There it is. Always and as always. I love it. You'll see me looking left, because that's how I click stuff. Whatever. I don't have a stream deck. Get out of here. You want professional quality? Well, whatever. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, GK crew, wherever you may be in the world, wherever it is. Wherever it is. Welcome to Monday. Yeah, it's Monday. Sayushi, are you here for the throne? Yes. Yes, indeed I am. What up? Good day to you. I guess a good evening. A good evening for my European viewers this time. Usually it's like good afternoon for you when I was streaming in the morning, and it was like good morning for everybody else. But now it's good afternoon for you guys for sure, and it's still good afternoon or good evening to you guys, and good afternoon for us here in the Americas on the eastern side of us. Hi, Rua kitty cat, so cute. Yes. Do you want to say hi to GK crew? Come here. Come on. Come here. You literally just wanted to jump up. Come on. Please, please, please don't make Daddy a liar. I love you. Come here. Come on. Alright, she's shy. She's shy. She just doesn't want to appear on stream. She's all tired out from this weekend. Huh? Are you tired out? You said, yeah, I gotta heat up lasagna because it's 8 o'clock and I'm hangry. Oh, hungry. Hungry, hangry, same thing. Excited. I'm excited. We had such a fantastic weekend. If you were here to enjoy that charity live stream, oh, that was great. I loved doing the work there for Patsa. That was a lot of fun. There she goes. You're such a good girl. And there's Rua. I'll let you guys look at the cat more than me because she's way cuter than I am. That live stream was fantastic, and I happily want to do another one, so that was awesome. And 100% now I'm like having a hankering for Fall Guys, but it's time. Well, I gotta get back to the regular quid pro quo. That's not even how you use that word, Rua. That's not even how you use those words together. I gotta get back to the status quo, is what I was actually saying. Not quid quo pro, that's something entirely different, and that's legal talk. But I wanted to get back to the status quo today to start doing some leveling again, because we have 3 more levels to go to finish off this Restoration Shaman. Congrats again on the charity stream. Thank you so very much. You guys made it help. You guys made it help. You guys made it help. You guys made it wonderful as well. But listen, you guys being here helped. That's what our really true objective was. We wanted to be able to have the ability to share information with you that was probably new. Maybe you hadn't known about it before. And that's what we were trying to get to do. And so thank you. Yeah, just for coming in and listening and hearing everything about Tourette syndrome, and that's awesome. I hope that you guys got something from it as well. I want you to have more information, to maybe come away with a slightly different idea of what Tourette syndrome is. Right, Rua? Now you know that it's not what South Park says it is, with people screaming obscenities. Yeah, because that's what it's not. A part of it is. Huh, baby girl? Now, I don't know why you're being so cute today, because you're usually not my cat, huh? You say I'm mommy's cat, but I just want to get attention because she's so cute and adorable. Ah, here we are, the World of Warcraft, of which I have not logged in since the last time we played. I've been so busy with the stream and trying to get the charity live stream up and as good as possible, but we're back. Woo! I have a couple of announcements as well. The video is still being worked on, so again, I apologize that the Elemental Shaman has not released yet. The reason it's been delayed, again, was because of that charity live stream, so I was busy with that, and I didn't have enough time to be able to get that video out for everybody. But it is being worked on, so I'm really excited to get it there. Now, I thought you all should know, with a whole amazing one vote on Twitter? Good for us. Gotta build up that Twitter presence, GK. You gotta get the word out. You gotta let people know. Voting for the next class has been completed, and with 1 vote. It sounds so funny to say that. We have been told to level Warlocks. I didn't see the poll, whoops. Yeah, no biggie. The next class that we're gonna level is Warlocks. I'm excited for that. as well to start leveling warlocks, because they are a class that I've personally not leveled at all to date. I have never leveled a warlock, so I'm very excited to have one at maximum level that I've played through the game with, rather than boosting one. I have a level 50 warlock, and that's because in Legion, when I purchased Legion, that's the class I chose to boost, because I already had my main set up, and then I was like, well, you know what, I'll just boost a warlock. They sound cool, and I'll take one of those. So literally didn't play him. Played him for maybe 3 days, and was like, okay, I'm going back to my main now. Bye-bye, there, warlocky guy. At least I got ya. Yeah. So, not the best expansion pack for alts. Legion was not the best expansion pack for alts. I think it's been a while since we've had any amount of time for expansion packs to be alt-friendly. It's really rather irritating. On one hand, I'm thinking to myself, I would love for Blizzard to have an alt-friendly expansion pack where we can just level up as like many characters as we want and not worry about it. But that's just not the case. I don't know if it'll ever be the case. So pick your mains and choose your battles, since you're going to want to actually be able to play the character you want to play, and not a bunch of alts if you're not interested in that lifestyle. Kind of makes me upset, though. I like alts, honestly. I can't be the only person that likes alts. If you like alt characters, because I'm not a good commitment to one character. If you also appreciate alt characters, let me know. Let me know down below. Because, like, yeah, I like my main character. That's cool and all. Obviously, they're my favorite. But there's other things to World of Warcraft. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Imagine if you could, in fact, play pretty much as many characters as you want. Right? Like, imagine that for a second. There we go. I'm going to hit the button there. So, something like the Elder Scrolls Online, where the only real reason to have an alternate character would be to do a different profession, and maybe you also are going to be doing a different class, of course, because you want a different play style to go with your other character. And the way they do that is they help your alts by having those extra levels. So you do get the extra levels on top, which is called like a champion level in the Elder Scrolls Online. That champion level you like put towards your stat points, and that counts towards your account, right? That counts towards your entire account. So you don't have to worry about taking another character up to 810 champion level. You just have to level up that alternate character to level max 50 in the Elder Scrolls Online. Not sure exactly what it is. Here we are in the Iron Docks. Yeah, vendor those grays. No, you stay here, sir. Please, thank you. That's great. Oh, yeah, just sell all my stuff. Do I need any other parts? Do I need any of this? I don't even know. We're going to sell it all. Ah! You're leaving me. Alright, take this tank. And I'm going to say hi to everyone. Hi, everyone. What's good today? One shot, one kill. What? I'm on fire. Oopsies. Oh no, we pulled. Okay, let's do that. Help him to get the aggro. Put this on him. We get this. There we go. Feels good to be back on WoW, I gotta say. Not bad. Really? The guy's nothing? Not bad at all. Great class to pick up and play. First time healers, this shaman business, this is easy peasy stuff. Talking to these people. I love talking to you guys. Love it. What else do we got? There. Easy. This is it. I mean, what can I say about this leveling, right? There's not much. There's really not much. Every now and again, throw out a heal. Nothing too crazy. Feeling a bit unmotivated, they say. But other than that, doing fine. Yeah, we all get those days. Oh yeah, those days happen. I have those days. That's why the video's been delayed for so long, too. Like, I get ready to start doing some work, and then I just have something else that needs to be done, i.e. charity live streams. Ow, I am getting slowed down by some oil. Slippery grease. I'll give you some slippery grease. Heal this guy, too. Let's give him a... Can we stop doing that? Let's give him the big one. Real quick. Really? That didn't heal him at all. That was terrible. My fault. There we go. Big undulation. Now, if I was very good at my job, then you would be able to time your third heals, your undulations, from this talent. That's what we have. It was what was recommended to us. You'd be able to time those very well to make sure you get your best heal off at the time that you need it. And that ain't me. Let's see here. So that's a 1, 2. Now we have the big heal loaded. There we go. I mean, I did it. Am I going to have to use it? I don't really know. Take this firebender knockar. Put this back on you. There we go. Take that. And it faded anyway. I didn't even get to use it. Let's try this again. 1, 2. What? 3. There we go. Okay. Pew! Pew! How many levels are left? We have 3. We have 3 more to go. Now, I honestly might just put down the dungeoning. To finish off this last couple of levels, I may as well put off the dungeoning because it's that much slower than doing the questing. Really. My bad. Whoopsies. I attacked him. There you go. Wah! Taste that flames. Really 2.5. Really 2.5. We're already at 42.75%, so. I'm assuming this person also knows what to do. Yeah, they do. Stone transformed to the Stone Guard. That's a cool weapon. This one's a fell-etched glaive. No, 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 no. No, no. Don't attack. This is bad. This is bad. Alright, she's good. 1, 2. I'm gonna pull healer aggro in a second if we don't go ahead and get into the thing. Now go ahead and get in. Tank says wait. Q. Nice work. There we go. Good job, everyone. Yeah, good. They said good deal. Right. Oh, wrong button. Just throw this up. Grab this. And scoop. Nice. Look at the well time. This is some beautiful, beautiful teamwork. I'm gonna give high fives all around. High five. Oh my gosh, if I could type. Oh my gosh, what do you mean high five isn't a thing? Oh, GK. Yeah. All right, there we go. Oh no, he died from the wheel, right? And I like that about this dungeon. As much flack as Warlords of Draenor gets, we are not watching Pat's live stream. Please go away, Streamlabs bot. Please ignore the bot. That is so not true. At the time. At the time, it's not true. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Pew. There we go. Got the big one loaded into the queue. I like undulation. I really do. It's just an odd talent to be using. Pew! Oh man, that was a big loaded up Q. Take that. Yep. Pew! 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 No sweat. Not worried about it. We're gonna get our 1, 2, 3, and then give him the big one. There it is. Look at that. Slap. 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 And a big one. Whoa, a 4K. Snap. That's awesome. I just looked. All of our healths are, like, really oddly balanced, right? How much HP does everyone have? Like, this is such a weird question to ask. Really? I got stunned. Really? I got stunned again? Yeah. Like max HP. Ding. Yay? Really? Okay, his is correct. That's so weird. I have 7... Yeah, oh, hi, Streamlabs, right? I have 7.6k health at level 47. The level 29 has 4.14 health. So our tank actually has almost as much HP as us at level 29. Top keks go well. He's like a twink. He's literally so good. Guy stacked. That's great. Oh no, icicle. He's fine. Big undulation. Yeah, we're gonna pass him through this. Let's drop this. This is great. Is that not like crazy, man? Level 29, half my level, has almost as much HP as me. Crazy. Well, come on. Put this up on him. Pew! Get that fast heal. You think you got that fast heal? I got that fast heal. What's going on here? Getting snaps. Run, 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 run. If he's out of ammunition, how come... No, okay, I get it. I get it. Kill this person. I don't like that person. Melt them. Blow them up. I didn't come to make friends. I came here to make lasagna. Right? Get that lasagna. Get that lasagna. Do you want to get that lasagna? Alright, GK, that's enough. That's enough of that. Hi, Rua. Gonna need to step away real quick after boss. Won't be long. No probs. They got it. Drop this back on him. Now, a big thing that's kind of crazy to me, people are talking about how restoration shamans actually don't have a lot of utility, and as a non-mythic plus person, obviously, I haven't ever obviously gone into that. I wouldn't know. And it's so funny that for them, the high-level players who are playing at the highest level of competition that they can, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, well, I don't think it's bad. I think it's pretty good, actually. Right? And this is insane about the difference between the skill gap between myself and, of course, somebody that plays this game at that level. Why is this so messed up? Close whisper window. It's still stuck there. What is happening? Alright, I'm gonna... Interface failed because of add-on. Alright, well that's cool. So, for them, they're saying that the class is, like, weak. The spec is not good. And I'm sitting here like, I think it's enjoyable. So it's crazy that that's what World of Warcraft is able to provide. This is a positive now. Don't take this as a not positive. There we go. We're gonna leave that like that. This is what's cool about World of Warcraft, I will say, is that your experience can differ based off of your relative skill level, which is something that can be said about most video games, I would think. But at the same time, I'm having a blast with this class, right? And then you have the high max level players and they're like, this stinks. This is a terrible class to bring. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, but what about us casual people? Okay, what about us? Yeah, it's good. I like it. Put up a heal here. Sayush, you said going for the gold. It's a bit feisty. Lasagna. She's icy and dicey. And for you, she's too pricey. Where's Holy? Can we get, like, a beatbox going? Like, that'd be great. Just have GK Crew rhymes all day long. There we go. Pew! Grabbing this kill with chain lightning. It works. Grab this. What's going on here? Hey, you two, stop it. I see you both. Yeah, take that, Capac Totem. I like saying Capac Totem. There we go. Pew! Pew! I feel like everybody has self-healing that I'm unaware of. I didn't even know. Do Death Knights still all have Death Strike? Because that's definitely a thing. I know that the Demon Hunter heals whenever they step over top of certain things. I like this. Let's move up. I gotta use my cell phone here real quick. Grab that. Ah! Oh! Ah! Okay. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. I like killing these little people first. Unless the big one has some special ability that needs managed. I'm not sure that the Rylax do. Hiya. I didn't mean the cat. Such great banter. I do. Warlords. The voicing in Warlords was fantastic. Like, this stuff is great. Alright, let me get this heal off first. Sometimes a little damage to myself means that we're gonna be able to heal better. There we go. Alright, now throw this off. Woo! Put down a big one, too. Just to give everybody a little sprinkling of water. Come drink, guys. Come drink, everyone. It's tasty. Rain Down in Africa song starts playing, of course. Here we go. Look, I'm going to drop these right here. Oh. We're going to do this. This should help. Toto was summoned several times. For the whole duration of the Restoration Shaman streams, yes, on multiple occasions, I would say that Toto was absolutely referenced on a plethora of times, guys. Absolutely. Like, the number of times that we've said, the rain's down in Africa. Look at this. We're gonna bring the rain down in Africa. Alright. Rain's from Africa? I don't even actually know the whole lyric to the song. Oh no, not the dog from the Wizard of Oz. Here we go. Grab this Saberon cat. Oh, the dog from the Wizard of Oz, yes, is also named Toto. Yeah, I forgot about that fact. Like, absolutely. So minty fresh. Come here. Come here, O'Shire. O'Shire. That's the name of the cat. Can I say that I appreciate the fact that they gave the cat a name? Like, Blizzard could have just gone this whole time without giving the cat any name, and nobody would have mentioned it. They'd have just been like, yeah, the Saberon cat in this dungeon. But Blizzard was like, that's not good enough. You're gonna give that cat a name. I don't care what the in-game NPCs say, that cat has a freaking name. He's a Saberon and his name is O'Shire. I feel bad for killing this one, though. This is honestly, like, this is why World of Warcraft needs to have more choices, right? Am I using references older than GK? It's more likely than you think. Yeah. How about the live stream, though? We're talking, I'm like, yeah, this is wholesome, family-friendly entertainment. Don't even worry about it. And then meanwhile, you know, we're making really, really bad references to things. Those poor children. Should I apologize to all of the families? Yes, if I said anything that your child should probably not have heard. But I was pretty sure that everything we were talking about was something that was definitely either they had heard before or a parent could very quickly, easily explain. Or didn't have to explain. Because that way they don't have to actually, you know, talk to their kid about the stuff. No, I did great with it. Okay. Yeah, it was like, really, we were trying to be a, what was cool is we're trying to be like a Pixar film, right? You gotta, anytime you're doing a show for the kids, I think that with this type of a humor, since it's not a, like, Barney show, since it's not a preschool type show, very early childhood show, these types of things, you should be doing some nice, like, kind of adult humor mixed in to entertain the adults too. At least that's my take. But I saw 4 hours total, so I think I may have missed something. No, man, I don't know, Sayushi. Let's see. I honestly, I went back to rewatch it. I have been. I can heal through it. Go, go, go. I can heal it. Get in there, you fools. Hold the stock. GME ride or die. Okay. We already know my thoughts on that. So, what I was saying, though, I rewatched it. I've been rewatching myself while I'm driving. I enjoy it. I do think. I agree with you all. Usually, if I see something and you guys are saying, that's a nice thing you did, I like that. Usually I tell myself, oh, yeah, sure, I like it too. As long as you guys like it, I like it. And it's rare, though, because you're always your worst critic, you know? Always your worst critic. And so, yeah, it was nice. I did rewatch it to... I did rewatch it. And that was nice. I liked it. I'm gonna put this on myself, actually. Pew! Pew, pew. The infamous Inner Saboteur. Yeah, exactly. Like, you just want to think to yourself that you're better than yourself is, which is good, because that's how you do get better. And oftentimes, it's better to hear it from yourself that you don't think that something's of a quality you want it to be, because then you have that motivation and inner drive to... That was great. Another? Because you don't have... Because then that means you do have that inner motivation and drive. So, I still can't believe the amount raised. That was awesome. Oh my gosh, yes! For real, like... $2,200 is actually where we ended off. So you had people still donating even after the stream had ended. People were still coming along. And so 22, I looked, and I'm floored. We put 4 times the amount of the goal up into what it was that we were raising. That charity had 4 times the amount. Let's go. Let's get it. And so that's where I'm at. Today I found out YouTube channel. I'm going to enter here and get in this. My day for Monday went well too. Can we just say how much better I'm doing mentally now that Uber is producing again and I don't have to worry? Like, all this month I've been freaking out. Freaking out. Just like, oh my god, I'm going to have to get another job. YouTube's going to get dropped on its head. Oh, but no, we're good. Hey yo everyone. I like it. I'm going to say hi to everybody here again. I do like saying hello to the little peeps. All these little peoples. Like, what up, peoples? Grab that. Pew! He says greetings. Greetings is such a... Oh my god. I love that. I should do more WoW-themed RP speak. Greetings is like such a great way to say hi to somebody. Greetings. You only ever hear it in video games, though. I hope you're now making coffee with pasta water. Nah, it's not very simple to use since it clogs the filter. Yeah, dude. Look, he says, greetings, friends of the Grummels. Valja. I, too, am friend of Grummels. Thanks for pointing that out. What's your lucky do? My lucky do? Oh, what is our lucky do? Sayushi, what's our lucky do? Totems, I guess? Greetings is a cool RP way to say it. Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't even need to be an RP. 1, 2, 3! Undulation! I feel like we should say that every time, too. Ah! We're undulating all over ourselves. Ew. What does that even mean? GK. Don't use it in real life, though. You'll just kind of appear another word for a bit out of place. Odd. Odd is a good word. Today's due. Maybe? Oh, yeah. Spiders can jump. I forgot about that. Spiders can actually, like, jump down. Who's in the toilet? I think a cat just jumped onto the toilet. No, that must be my wife. Okay, sorry. I just heard it. I just heard the toilet move, and I was like, "Where's the cats? Did I close the seat from the last time? Did they knock something down? Not to my knowledge, no. I haven't. No, honestly, I wouldn't know. I actually didn't see anything out of place. Look at how much healing he has. There's so much self-healing. Does Kowal even die? This next fight is overtuned. You can actually die to the mechanics. Just a heads up if you want to stand in the purple. Yeah, just an FYI. It's kind of rough, yeah. Yeah, if we're standing in the AoE. There we go. It's called an over tuna melt. Over tuna melt. He says an over tuna melt. I'm done, dude. I'm dead. This is an undulation. There we go. Put this down right there. Alright, let's start putting people up. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Boom. Sorry, I'll leave. I got that on video. There's no leaving now. Hey. Yeah, see, that one I can heal through. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Don't do that. Do this. Pass another one that way. It's not bad. It's still not, like, it's still not an overly difficult fight. We can still heal it. 1, 2. Yeah, here comes a big one. 3. Not bad at all. Again, everyone, please ignore the Streamlabs bot. It's still not. The Streamlabs bot is not the correct. He hears only the darkness. So since you'll be ending Restoration Shaman soon, what are your overall thoughts about it? Yeah, you know, we were talking about that a little bit, just so that I had it on video for when you went to the make your lasagna. And there's a lot of talk for players who are a much higher skill level than me. The people who are playing at Mythic 10 plus, the really, really good World of Warcraft players, they're the ones saying that Restoration Shamans are just, they're not good. They're not bringing any utility to Mythic plus. And since I don't have much experience with the other healers besides my Paladin, I have played Holy Paladin, so I do know that one. I'm curious as to what they mean by no utility and what it is that they're doing that is causing them to say the things that they're saying, right? Because for me, I have the complete opposite experience. I mean, there is a button for me to push for every situation. Everything. Excuse me. Tank taking too much damage, Stone Skin Totem. Do I need a big heal? Quick, pop a Riptide into a Healing Surge. Do I need to have a stun? Put down a Capacitator Totem. AoE slow. Grab an Earthbind. There are any number of things that I have access to. Do I need to run while on the move? Yeah, I'm the only healer that can move while casting with Spirit Walker's Grace. So I'm not sure how it is that I am identifying not having proper utility. They also keep saying that the mastery is a dead mastery. To explain that one, every class has a mastery, and it's a special secondary stat. Fries are done. It's a special secondary stat, and what it does is it allows you to heal targets for more HP the lower their health is. Now, I can see, of course, where that is not a good thing, right? Shaman on the run, go, go, go. He's got to go somewhere. Right. And, I mean, this is me. Like, I can do this. Right? Like, that's a possibility for me as a shaman, but not if you're anybody else. And that's what's cool about it. But, we have Bloodlust. You know, I know that mages have that and hunters have that, but we have Bloodlust. So I really do want to know what their quote-unquote qualification is to have no utility. And then, but more about that. The Shaman's mastery for restoration, just because the target is lower in HP, you heal for more, doesn't mean that that's inherently a bad mastery, because you're also not supposed to keep players at maximum health all of the time anyway. More often than not, if they're at the maximum possible health that they have, you obviously as a healer don't have a job, for number one. The people are doing really good. It's so overtuned in here. So, it's not a bad mastery. It really does help you if your team messes up. I would say that, for me, it's a noob-friendly mastery. If your group mates are new players, I can see how having a mastery heal them for more the lower their health is, be better. And the reason for that is because they're more likely to take damage that they shouldn't be. And since they're taking more damage that they shouldn't be, you are also going to be healing for more, right? And that's why I call it noob-friendly. And it's really not bad. Now, it's a useless stat. I'll give them that. It is a useless mastery, since you don't need to actually be stacking mastery for the Restoration Shaman, since if your target is at any health above 75%, it doesn't actually really help them much. So the amount of healing that you get in relation to the amount of mastery that you have, it's so negligible. It's so... you don't need it, because it doesn't really add that much. Now, with all of that said, leveling the class feels amazing. Leveling the class feels phenomenal. Overall, this is a 9 out of 10 easily. I mean, not quite a 10 out of 10. I'm not going to go as high as a 9, though. I would say probably a solid 8 out of 10, like slightly above average in terms of fun. But there are still, of course, things that need worked out. One of the things being the talent trees don't seem to be very intuitive for restoration. They seem to be very not good. Let's put it that way, to say it lightly. When I looked at the talent trees, not the mastery trees, when I was looking at it, I was looking at them and thinking to myself, well, this one is definitely not as good as this one by any means. This one is not that good. I don't feel like using this one. This one I'm not going to touch. Oh, this talent definitely doesn't match these other talents and stuff. Leveling a shaman, I'm live now, actually. Almost done with restoration. It's our last spec. Alright, I better go heal that tank, though. Here, watch this. I'm just going to do this. Lol. Easy peasy. So, yeah. I have been enjoying it. Again, the talents need a lot of work. Once I deep dive into it and start to look at what it is that's making them do well and what's making them not do well, I'll have a better understanding and give it a final wing. I got my shaman to max and stopped. Got a mage alt now. Nice. My next classes with 1 vote is warlocks. We're gonna do warlocks next. There we go. So that's everything I have to say about restoration. Honestly, really, really good. Really, really good. Put that down. Pew! Pew! I think I should have Bloodlust up again for the last fight as well. Grab this. Not the adding of within 1 vote. Oh my god. He says also you're live. Yep, yep. Yeah. Come on in. YouTube. I'm not on Twitch. Yeah. This is my friend. Those of you that haven't met Leo Inu yet, this is actually one of my friends from high school, believe it or not. And yes, I had friends in high school. Let's grab this. Let me put this on him. There we go. I grab this. Why am I being sprayed? Like, of all the things. Come here, Bone Maw. There he is. What up, what up? Yeah, I was just telling everyone, I was like, say hi to Leo Inu. This is my friend from high school. And I have friends from high school. GK was the popular kid? No, we were not. Oh my. No. Yeah. Leo Inu and I? Popular? No. No, we were the guys that didn't like the... Here's our thing, right? Like, here's the thing that got us. Middle school, actually. Yeah, even further back from high school. Middle school, actually. We were on the bus together. Because here's the thing that got us was, like, we were the kids that... Yeah, we were nerds, right? But albeit, ultimately, we weren't, like, stereotype nerd. right? And so I had met him because he was playing Pokemon on the bus, and I'm like, yeah, I play Pokemon on the bus too. But for our school, that was considered weird. Like, so that's as nerdy as we were. We were like, yeah, we have Game Boys, we're in middle school, so we're gonna play this game on our bus ride to and from school. People would make fun of us for that. And, like, literally that's what it was. Like, people were making fun of us. The popular kids. And I'm like, listen, yo, that's how we met, 100%. You were just playing Pokemon. I was like, you playing Pokemon? And I was like, yeah. We just started talking. I mean, that's and then that's the, bam. I mean, that's it. Some prehistoric times. Yeah, we're talking like Game Boy Advance era prehistoric times, 100%, no cap. There we go. And pop heals into him and get that going. He's fine too. So yeah, we've been friends exceptionally long time, man. Exceptionally long time. And Leo, you know, if you're leveling as well, I'll happily be able to get you into a group. Not that dungeon grinding's not faster than leveling, but if you wanted to run something, I got stuff. We roomed in college. I was not. If we roomed together again, like in our adult years, it would be a lot better. I'm not as salty and stupid as I was back in college. Like, let's put it that way. College me? I didn't like college me, to be frank. I remember the things that were said. I don't like me. I do miss 100%. Yeah, well, I wouldn't even say you were a bad roommate at all. I would say I was a worse roommate. And the one thing I remember though from our college days was All Odds Online, dude. I can't stop remembering that. I can't. Right? I will never forget the times we had on All Odds Online. Yeah, it does. Be careful here. Just, like, oh, man. The GOAT! It was so good. I keep telling GK Crew about it. Sayushi's asked about it, too, because I talk about this game so much. And they're like, you gonna stream this sometime? And I'm like, I may as well. 100% may as well get All Odds Online going. I know the game is dead, but like I can't stop myself from wanting to play it, you know. There we go. Let's kill this reanimated bones real quick here. We only raided a bit and we sucked. No, and the funny thing is that we didn't even raid, right? We didn't even get to do raids. We did the dungeons. Katara! What am I doing? I'm not dead yet. Wow, how am I not dead yet? What even? I had 0% HP. We better stop talking about All Odds Online and like get our stuff together here. You always thought the Astral Boat was raiding. No, yeah. Astral dungeons were Astral dungeons. There were actual 40-person raids in All Odds. The thing about the 40-person raids that happened when we played, though, was that they weren't relevant content anymore. And they were soloable. If you... Really? Yeah, I guess I did brush that. I'm gonna stand back up, though. I guess I did brush that. The thing about them was that there were paladins that were able to solo those dungeons. And I've watched tons of YouTube videos about it. And that was the way they made money. If you were a paladin, you could solo a raid. I just want that to sink in. That's how weird All Odds Online was. Wu-Tang United. Y'all were great. He dipped. Oh my god. That guy was hilarious. Self-plug. GK Crew YouTube self-plug. Hashtag no shame. I did. He was nice. Are you getting in on this? Should I just... Oh, you're on your max. Yeah, that's fine. It scales. 1.5 more levels to go. 1.5 more levels to go. If you'll log in, I'll wait. I might have a friend join us. Sweet! Got another DPS, actually. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna grab a friend to bring with us. We're gonna have a buddy by our side, singing happy GK Crew songs. Happy no, alright. I think... oh, right, it starts at level 48. So I could go in. He awaits for me in Orgrimmar. Yeah. Take a break from making a game. Taking a break from making a game with the crew. Yeah, come on in. Come on in. Now, what game are you making too? That's pretty neat. Take this, Slave Master Okmok. Slave Master Okmok. Pew pew. Let's see what's going on. Okay, you're getting on here. Pew 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 pew. No magma sweep for you. Don't hurt my melee DPSers. Pew! Learning. It's going to be a typical match 3 game to learn Unity and whatnot. Solid. Solid. Unity developers. Alright, he's almost here. I'm so pumped. I haven't done invite. Haven't played with you in a long time. Did you get it? Invite.
That one cannot join this group.
That one cannot join this group. Because I already sent you an invite.
That one cannot join this group.
Okay, yeah, because you already have an active pending. Joins the party. I like how it says you joined the party, but I don't see you. Okay. Literally, can we see... Can we see that I don't actually have you in my team queue? Breakfast selects healer, Valgio selects damage. What? What? This is insane. You are in my party, but not my dungeon group. Blizzard. That's... oh, okay, I got it. I get it. Not even queued? Okay. I know what it is. I know what it is. Okay, wait. I know what it is. Restart. Invite? I got that, and then... oh no, where's our tank? Invite. Did I get it? There we go. Boom. There it is. We needed to have... we had a dungeon group. I didn't have them in my party. We had a dungeon group. There we go. Free Kish. I'm so stoked. Now we got that big dick DPS going on, guys. Got the big dickens. Want a Discord? Yeah, let me jump in. That'll be easier to communicate too. Not that there's much communicating that we need to do. Pew! Get out of here. Take that. Got an ogre tooth. Pop open disc. Answer the phone call. Hello? Leo. Okay, there we go. I was like, Leo started a phone call. Where is it? Where is this guy? I hate that my cloud... really? That 4th DPS didn't hit you?
The way you said, where is it? Reminded me of that super old video with WoW. Remember where it was like, get his wolf mate?
Oh,
Fucking...
wasn't that an old WoW Krendor video, right?
That was... no, it wasn't Krendor. It was like... WoW videos.
who was the
really old?
Who was the person that did the video where it
have
was
no
the
clue.
strapped 10 Thunder Furies to my head?
Oh, like the voice thing?
Do you remember that one?
Yeah, that's Kungan.
Kungan. Was it him that
From
did it?
Yeah, it was like a voice. Well,
He
it was
is
a voice
made of
thing, and he was making fun of Kungan, but it was Total Biscuit.
Total Biscuit did that. Oh man, I was just thinking of that as soon as you said he is made of meat, yet he has no meat. I
I
was.
don't know why the way you said like where is it just reminded me of that.
How about so a little bit about us too. When we were younger, WoW Machinima was like just becoming a thing. Machinima in general was just becoming a thing. We're talking Red versus Blue. When Red versus Blue was filmed inside Halo without anything special, like they had to do all of that from a in-game perspective. And
Little targeting ridicule was on there.
yeah, exactly. But these videos from our childhoods, I make references to them, and this is what's important. My wife doesn't play WoW, so I make references to the videos, and she laughs because it's just a funny video in the way I say it. But then when I show her the actual video, she always tells me, "Yeah, no, you did it
You're
funnier.
exaggerating. Yeah.
You did it way funnier." And I'm like, "Oh." I don't want to be funnier than the video. I grew up with the video. It's hilarious. You know what I mean?
I doubt I could find that video again.
Oh, I have it.
What, the wolf meat one?
Not the wolf meat one, but I can pull up all of Oxhorn's stuff because I reference his stuff the most.
The elf song.
Oh my gosh, my favorite is always Nubula Fubula. She
Oh yeah,
loves that.
the fucking Christmas one. That was back when Burning Crusade was new.
That was yes, that was back when Burning Crusade was new. Oh
Also,
my gosh.
my name does not fit now that I discovered barbers can also change your gender.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
yeah,
So now,
barbers can
like,
change your
my
gender.
My name is worthless.
What is it? It looks like both.
I made a
guy girls.
I made a girl character and I just named it Guy IRL.
Okay, now I get it.
I had to add an S, but now it's like, oh, you could change your fucking gender. Well, now the joke's dead.
Now the joke is dead. Yes, the barber. You don't have to pay $25 for Blizzard's services at all, man. Which is nice. Like, why? Who is paying for that stuff? For how much? For how much you look at your WoW character? Really, like, there's just what? Like,
Half the reason I went mage was because their transmog armor is good, but also they're pretty high on damage meters.
I thoroughly enjoy the mage transmogs. I think I was the subreddit for WoW is so brain dead, right? Can we just agree that if you listened to the World of Warcraft subreddit, this game would be so bad, okay? Like absolute booty. And here's how so. So like one of the big things from there, and the reason I'm bringing it up that you were talking about mages having good transmog armor, is there are people that are thoroughly convinced that cloth armor sets are the worst armor sets in the game, and I'm like, while you are entitled to your opinion, could you please clarify? Because you know that I'm all about... Yeah, I'm like, okay, why are cloth armor sets the ugliest ones in the game? Could you please elaborate your opinion? That's what I expect. I don't inherently care what your opinion is, but please support it and don't just simply run around and say because. That's what they're kind of saying. A lot of them are like, they're so ugly. They look like crap. They look like garbage compared to what we could have. And I'm like, everything could be better compared to what you could have, right?
EFA looks like booty, but like at least the hunter one for the latest raid. Dude, the hunter one in that raid looks baller.
Oh,
like
the male set, because they don't have class specific sets in Castle.
Oh, so like shamans can look the same.
Yeah, so Castle Nathria will be the last raid that we have
still looks badass.
It does. Yeah, 100%. But you know,
Too bad we don't have class sets anymore.
they're coming back. Next raid is already introducing them again, so that we can finally all stop looking the same.
I'm thinking on leaving my guild because like they're so bad.
Oh, I mean, I haven't even raided with my guild. I came back. I was so excited. I've been talking about them.
All my friends are doing like mythic and shit. And I'm just like, well, fuck. I just cleared normal, and we had to carry like 2 actual shitters through the last fight, and they made it infinitely harder.
You'd have a better time joining. I have another. Well, pugging. Yeah, I mythic pugged in Legion. I kid you not. I have Legion mythic kills from pugs, and I wasn't even the lowest on the
Like,
DPS.
that's how small my guild is. And I'm just like, I'm sick of this. I want to like an actual.
Yeah, I have a guild that I think you would like. They raid on Tuesdays and Thursdays at regular raiding hours, like 9 to 11 or 9 to 12 or whatever it is. And they're a heroic AOTC progression guild. That's what they try to do. And
What are they in now?
I actually don't know. They're from Quebec. They're really chill.
Oh.
It's my French friends. And so they offered me an invite too, and I was like, I still have my guild. Like I don't dislike my guild at all. I love my guild. But I personally don't there's no time to raid, dude. I'm such a casual WoW player now.
I raid twice a week. It's not bad for me. Also, I don't get how scaling works for these like balanced levels now. Like, how am I doing the most damage when there's a mage 5 levels higher than me?
Because the damage is relative to the percent of damage you're dealing to your target. And so, in other words, your DPS is really high compared to theirs because the percentage of damage that you're dealing to your target is a higher percentage than they're dealing to the target. That's why your DPS is higher. So you
Can't even imagine the math that went into that coding.
Well, honestly, it's not too bad. I think one of the big problems with scaling that I've noticed so far is actually that it's easier to heal lower level tanks than it is to heal higher level tanks. The damage scale is way off. So mechanics deal less damage to lower level players, and that's probably not an issue of scaling. More so, it may be that Blizzard's trying to like cover for newer players, and they try to make the experience as easy as possible at the start for everyone. So that's a possibility, but I've literally had a warrior come in, and they're like, I don't have any like damage mitigation, right? Because they're not new to World of Warcraft, they were just new to warriors. And I was like, you'll be fine. Slap a shield on and hit shield block every now and again, and you're good to go. And,
I blew all my mana arcane explosion with these things.
okay, Manatide Totem. So, the thing about them is that he literally started to tank. And as soon as he was starting to do the tanking, it literally hit him for no damage, right? And I'm like, yeah, it's so much easier to hit a level 10 than it is to heal a max level. 100%. Just make sure the tank doesn't die. Because the fight's way overtuned as well. This is an overtuned fight. The ads can and will get out of hand if we don't actually kill them.
Yeah, we have been killing. Oh, it's because I think
He keeps resummoning them so quickly.
Yeah, because I think he keeps reaching the damage thresholds because someone keeps hitting the boss.
Here we go. Itch my nose. You're gonzo. No way I could save you.
Also, I leveled a shaman, so did we just not have that one ability that drops all our totems?
Yes, it went away. That ability had gone away at the time when Mists of Pandaria had come out, since that was when they stopped doing totems like the
very minor totems, and now they're just really.
Now they're just exactly. The fire totem, that searing totem. I really couldn't remember the name of searing totem, but that's that one. And since you don't have to drop those little totems anymore, and I prefer it this way. It's way less micromanagement. I think the shaman totems are in the best position that they've been. I just think that for enhancement and elemental, they're just not nearly as important or potent as like me as restoration. I literally have stone skin totem, or earthen wall totem they call it now. It got changed. It's not the same totem. It puts up an actual shield now and prevents damage. Then healing stream totem is so much better, and especially with a double stack. We've got the tremor totem olive everybody has. I can't think of what else. I mean, they're just so much better.
You know what I still hate?
What's that?
Mythic Plus.
Really? You're not enjoying it?
Bro, every time I try to get into LFG, when I try to get like stuff to get my IO up,
People
like
deny
plus
you?
8 or 7, I can't get a group.
Oh.
And they're just like, you don't do enough AoE damage. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm a fucking marksmanship monster.
You're
Like,
literally top DPS. Excuse me.
No, I'm not anymore.
Oh, really?
Now that people have gotten gear, marksmanship is like mid.
That's fine. That's good though. That's
still
fine.
good, but like Boomkin, Fire Mage, and Affliction Warlock, I believe, are top.
Look, see, my thing is, I've stopped caring about that mostly because I started to play other games and have a much greater appreciation for completing content more than I have for trying to rush content. And it's one of the things.
I just like doing top damage.
Yeah, which definitely being top damage
like,
can be super fun.
Well, here's how I've had to get groups, and which is kind of like an ingenious strategy these people are pulling off. But they'll have groups that say free carries, and the first time I saw that, I'm like, what do you mean free? Like, there's no way someone's that cool. But it's a streamer just doing free carries. And
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, that's smart. So that's how I got into a heroic raid last night. Is a streamer I've been following is like, I'm like, hey, you've seen me do damage. Can I come in? It's like, yeah, let's do it. I'm like,
That's dude.
no, I'm getting carried just so I could boost this elitist fucking score. That's
Do you know Hyromed X on YouTube? He makes WoW top 10s. So he has a lot of informative WoW top 10s, and he was doing a viewer special where he was doing dungeon groups with the viewers, and I got into his dungeon group, and I have the footage, and I was like, yeah, this is awesome. So,
you know the YouTuber Kiori, right?
no.
He's by Barney64 now. He was a League of Legends YouTuber. He did all these like classic WoW videos. Oh, they're so funny.
Grab this, put this on you, grab that, drop the stun, bringing down the hammer. Here it comes.
Also, you said you don't have time to raid though. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, no way. So, I mean, if I really wanted to irritate Mrs. GK, we probably could. But
I was about to say, like, you're just spending that time with the wife.
Oh yeah, we're honestly like doing a lot better too with the Uber this time around. We were able to, I was able to, and GK Crew, you're already familiar with this, so you're already aware of this too. I was able to switch the stream times around to being this time rather than in the morning. And I actually just drive now, Monday through Friday. I just go to work, and things have picked up again, so I'm earning actual money, not worrying.
I did Uber a lot, and like, but it wasn't like full time. It was just like if I felt like making money because I was that lazy. Like, you know how lazy I am.
yeah. I think we're all a little bit of you on the inside.
I don't know. Are you like working? Are you trying to work 40-hour weeks?
No, I don't work 40 hours. We put in, we work 8 until 2 o'clock, and we don't always work until 2 because I have to come home to get the stream ready. So we'll work usually a good 5 hours, and I try to grab the breakfast orders. I come home.
You have a dash cam with audio, right?
I don't drive people. I'm Uber Eats.
Oh, right. COVID. Well, I'm saying like if you drive people, bro, have your camera on, because if you get a bad rider, millions of views guaranteed. Dude, I'm not serious. There's this guy who has a YouTube channel that is just that.
Oh, to be fair, it would be very rare and far and few between for me to grab anybody badly for the times that I could drive, because I would mostly be probably shuttling military personnel and non-military that still work in the military to their locations. So
I'm just saying it's possible.
it is. I'm sure it would be. No, our city's very nice, though. I've picked up strangers. That would be a whole TV, YouTube series in and of itself.
Are you near an airport?
Yeah, we're near a couple airports.
Do you know how that goes? Because like
It's the one is far. The one is far. It's in the city. It's like 3 hours away. Yeah. So I don't want to do those
If you were
types
like,
of trips.
if you're like me back in Pittsburgh, you would know like, yeah, we're right next to that airport, so
Right.
there is like really easy.
Yeah,
There's a
access
lot.
there is really easy. So like, I don't pick up people. But actually in my city, like it's not that uncommon for people to just ask for rides, and it's happened to me twice, and both times I'm like, yeah, hop in, where are you going? So I don't recommend picking up strangers, just so you guys know. This is something specific to my city. It might be something in your cities as well.
I picked up
yeah.
strangers. If it was Uber, that they're still strangers, but like, yeah, I pick them up.
No, yeah, like, well, full on. So what happened is the older it was this elderly gentleman got stuck outside of the gas station. He called the cab company. I was taking deliveries with Uber Eats, and he's like, excuse me, and I was like, yeah, and he says, are you headed towards the mall? And I'm like,
That's weird.
and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm headed that way. And he's like, oh, can I get a ride down to the mall? The cab company literally, I'm like, oh, I'm like, hop in. Yeah, dude, we use cabs all the time down here too still. And I'm like, man, yeah, no problem. And so, yeah, Solomon was his name. Solomon, this goes out to you. I know you're not watching. But I remember our experience. It was super pleasurable. Talked the whole time. And I just dropped him off at the mall, and he offered me some candy canes from the store. Yeah, candy canes and a card. He had purchased a couple cards, and so he was like, would you like a birthday card or as a gift for someone? And I was like, no, I'm good. You can keep that. And then he did offer me $20 too. He's like, well, let me pay you for bringing me down here at least. I was like, look, you can hold on to it. It's really, it wasn't out of my way, so it was no trouble. You know, that type of stuff. Real friendly. Now,
Sometimes I do that. Like, there was this one lady who like apparently works like 12-hour shifts, and she's still in heels. And it was it's over in like Bethel Park, where like that large shopping strip is.
the Bethel Shop Plaza.
I think so. I don't know what it's called. It has a guitar store there. That's all I know. My dentist is there.
Okay.
But she was literally going like just 2 blocks. It's just she didn't want to walk because like she shifts. And it was gonna cost her like $15, and I'm just like, all right, I'm just gonna cancel the trip and I'll drive you. You're not paying $15 to like
Go 5 feet.
walk 2 blocks because you're tired and you don't want to walk in heels. Like, I don't get it, but I get it because like I can't imagine walking in heels.
You may as well walk barefoot on the public street. Wow, an epic! All right. I don't need it, but that's cool.
I'm just like, I just canceled and gave her a free ride. I'm like, this is like, don't worry about it.
Man, I wish if I was in a position to do that. Sometimes I take deliveries. Uber Eats is different though. I
don't know how much they pay. I fucking hated it when I did it.
So Uber Eats is fine. It's always $3 at least. You have to pay $3.
That's trash to me.
Well, so exactly. If it's $3 and nothing else, and I see this in the tip, or if I see that on my queue, I unfortunately, like, crucify me if you must, but I have to make money. $3 deliveries don't make me money. They lose me cash a lot.
Yeah,
So
'cause
I never
they don't
take.
pay you for waiting for the food.
No, the waiting for the food, the delivery to the house, and then the delivery back to go to an area where I'm then getting orders again. $3 is not. It has to be at least 5. And
You wanna know what I do?
what's that?
If it's a fast food restaurant, I cancel it.
No, I always no. That's not the problem. That's not the problem. The problem is that just some individuals do try to get away with not tipping, and unfortunately, tipping is a part of my wages that I absolutely need to survive, and I can't take deliveries for $3. I mean, at our worst,
Like,
I've taken them.
The base is $3, but like then they add like the travel distance, but that's it.
No. It's never. It's Uber doesn't. Never really ever can it
It's
pay.
been a while since it's been a while since I've done Uber Eats, so it most likely changed.
Oh yeah, a dollar per delivery doesn't happen, or $1 per mile. That's DoorDash crap. That's what that is. That's what happens. And even in my city, that's ridiculous to expect that from customers, right? $1 per mile. Some people in my city live 11 miles away from the restaurant. They're not paying $11 for you to bring food to them when it takes 20 minutes at most. So they'll, rather than charge them the full $11, it'll be like a $6 delivery, and then they usually always add tip on top of that. And I'm like,
Well,
great.
here's what made me never do Uber Eats unless it's just a really slow day on normal Uber back then. This was like 2018. But I've decided to try it out. The first one is McDonald's. I'm like, oh great. It's I think it was in Bethel Park. But basically, this guy gets like 6 meals in one. So I'm there waiting for like 40 minutes. Probably an hour. Because these people, it's McDonald's, it's a busy McDonald's, they're not going to have that food ready.
Right.
And
it
back
will
then,
definitely
I
take
don't know
time.
if it's different, but they don't show you like where the customer's address is until you say you have the meal. So I get the meal 40 minutes later. I'm already annoyed. I get the address, they're like 0.7 miles away from me, and I'm just like, this actual degenerate. You are so fucking lazy that you order fast food delivery when you're within walking distance.
Well,
So I get there. It's some ghetto ass place with a fucking bulldog
Uh-oh.
out front. Oh boy. Yep. Please pick this up, Tank.
I've been there. I don't have those. I don't have that down here. I can honestly say we don't have that down here.
Here's what happens. Some ghetto ass place. So I know I'm not getting a fucking tip. Get it? This fucking degenerate gets his food. And I finally get paid. No tip, $3. So in my head, I'm just chanting, I hate you. I hate you so goddamn much right now.
I hate you, bees. I hate you, bees. I hate you, bees.
I'm just like, I wish, like, I hope your food is cold. It is cold. I hope everything, like, super bad, inconvenient happens to you. You stub your toe. I hope your milk goes bad. Like,
No.
I have
it has.
never felt pure hatred for someone until that day.
I can 100% say it has changed since then. I do enjoy working for Uber Eats, and really there are problems that are not that. So one of the things that they've changed since you've probably driven, they do show you a person's address prior to delivery, but not the exact address. So they'll give you the street name, which makes sense, and they show you how much it's going to be for you, including your tip. And so that way, that is a very important feature since we have a military base where I live. I can't take deliveries to base. This is the part about Uber Eats that I have fought with, because they as a company do not contract to military bases. And it's very, very irritating to me for the company to actively refuse to get a sponsorship so that we as drivers can apply through Uber for sponsorship and take deliveries to our service members. And it's just so extremely irritating because I have friends in the service, and this is a company that's not supporting military members with such a very easy fix. DoorDash does the same thing, and so this is what's expected of us. If I accept a delivery for base, I'm supposed to ask the customer if they can come meet me at the gate. 9 times out of 10, they can't because they're busy.
Probably really far away.
Yes, it's not that it's super far away, but they're working. Like, they have jobs to do too. And so they're working. It's not like they can just leave work from their position and come pick up food. I'm like, you're a delivery service. I'm supposed to bring the food to you. First and foremost, it's a matter of principles to me. I hate it when people walk down their steps to come get the food from me. I'm like, no, I'll bring it to you. Please, this is my job. I will, and so they actively refuse. Now, Uber, thankfully, I don't know what their policy is if the customer can't come and pick up the food. I did call Uber support one time when this did happen. They did say that the customer would receive a refund. However, I have heard very frequently from the DoorDashers in my area, DoorDash does not do that. So if you put it in an order for DoorDash, I don't know why any service member is using DoorDash. So DoorDash, eat my left testicle because you're garbage duty, and we all know you're garbage crap. They're so bad.
What are they doing?
If you place a delivery order for DoorDash and you can't come to meet your delivery driver at the gate to retrieve your order because they don't have base access, your delivery driver calls DoorDash, DoorDash cancels your order, and you do not receive a refund because as a part of their policy, you're responsible for making sure that you can retrieve your food. And so that's what I mean. Like, that's trash. That's bad. Not to mention that DoorDash finally had only just recently settled the lawsuit where they were stealing tip money from their drivers. Like, how could that company have survived this long is beyond me. So what they would do is, you as a driver would look at a delivery, determine if you want to accept it, and then you would say, oh, okay, I accept this delivery since customers put tips up ahead of time, which is so lovely. Thank you to all the customers that do that. And so DoorDash would say, all right, this delivery is for $10. You're getting a $6 tip, and that's what's going to be paid to you. So then DoorDash...
$6 or $16?
$6. So a total of $10. $6 of those dollars is a tip to you. DoorDash was then taking people's deliveries, and when it would come time to get the payout, instead of a payout showing $6, it was saying a payout of $5 instead, so that the delivery total was $10 still, but instead of you receiving $6 of that 10, they're shifting one of those dollars over to the delivery fees and are saying then, well, instead of us taking a $4 delivery or $1 delivery fee, we took a $2 fee for this trip instead, and that's how it was reported to the drivers. Well, they finally had caught on because they're accepting deliveries for 10, and it says I'm getting paid 6, but then it says I got paid 5, and I'm like, that's so scummy. Like, that's just beyond trash, scummy.
Screw 'em. Just
Bad.
Just invest in GameStop.
Bad door. Oh man, no.
Have you seen that?
Let's talk about GameStop for a second. I've talked about this enough times in the GK Crew subreddit, or the GK Crew Discord. I don't have a subreddit for us.
It's gambling, pretty much.
So what it is first and foremost, let's be very clear, Wall Street Bets is trolling rich people. There's no reason to buy stock in GME. What ended up happening was, the whole reason they got involved was they found out that GME's stock was, from what we understand, being purposefully manipulated to be lower than what it actually was, which is definitely something Wall Street would do, don't get me wrong. Like, rich people are dirty, scummy, poopy buttholes. So, hey, listen, the stream is rated T for teens. I've heard a lot of F-bombs coming from you. This is YouTube now. What is this? This isn't Twitch. Clean it up, Leo. Oopsies. That's it. They're not going to ban me. Don't worry. But, so, because the stock was being evaluated at $60, and the stock was $60 at when it was open, and then maybe it was 30. Yeah, I was seeing reports of $60, but then somebody was obviously trying to get it to short sale at $5 a share. Wall Street's Bets caught on to that, and they said, no. GameStop is not $5 per share. That's what happened. So they all got involved. Everybody bought into the stock, and naturally, the stock went up in price, and they're holding on to the stock, and everybody's holding on to it to jack up the price. Now, here's what's bad. All of the people in Wall Street Bets that are a part of this quote-unquote movement, which is great. Out of everything, the whole goody thing about this is that it actually at least demonstrates that you can cause Wall Street and hedge funders to lose money, right? That's the good takeaway from this, that there is power enough to do that. The dumb part about it is that literally 99% of these people who have GameStop stock are going to lose money. 300,000% guaranteed. You do not buy a stock for a company that's not worth the value of that stock. This is just marketing 101. I'm not even an economist. I don't have to explain to people that purchasing something for more than its actual value is dumb business. So all of the people that Wall Street Bets convinced to purchase stocks at $100 plus per share are going to be in for a rude awakening when they find out that Wall Street's Bets didn't tell them that they're not going to make any money, because when the actual evaluation for the company comes back, they're going to find out that GameStop stock is still only actually worth $30, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
a lot of people are like, why wouldn't you want to be in on it? It's like, it's worth, the stock says it's worth $300. I'm like, yeah, but when you put it up for 300, who's gonna buy it?
That's exactly it.
It's not just instantly bought.
I'm gonna plug myself. Hold on one second. GK Crew YouTube, self-plug, no shame.
But that's why they're holding, I think, because like eventually they're gonna like want to buy. I don't fucking know. I don't know the stock market. I'm not gonna pretend I know.
So they're still holding in this situation right now because Melvin Capital is still losing money, and they started to try to put up more shorts. Holy Maloney, happy birthday to you! Good day from the GK Crew and myself. Happy birthday to you! I saw, and welcome to the stream, Holy. It's good time to see you. Talking about GameStop stocks, so button up and listen down, my young Swiss friend. More short sellers got into the game. More brokers got into the game. They thought to themselves, outside of Melvin Capital, they really thought to themselves, obviously, they're not going to be able to hold it. GameStop.
So everyone's done.
Well, so yeah. Now they made the smart play. Don't get me wrong. Like, this is definitely, if I was a broker, I would fully expect GameStop stock to start falling soon, right? So I want a slice of that pie. I bet that they're going to start losing stock, and I'm going to get that short sale price, which is very possible at this point. Now, you and I, as little people, we can't purchase short stock. There's a lot of rules that go into this, so that's a whole nother story. I can explain that too. But a lot of more hedge funds got involved outside of Melvin Capital's, and they were like, yeah, just buy it. So Wall Street is still losing money on the held GME stocks because more people tried to buy a shorted stock, and they're not going to get it. It's not going to happen. You're not going at this point in time right now, while Wall Street Bets is holding all the cards, you're not going to get a GameStop short stock for below $200 right now. Like, it's just not. It's not happening. But that's exactly what you're saying. Once this is all over, Wall Street Bets has no long game. There's nothing, like, all of these little people that are a part of this movement are going to get eaten up. I would hope that they understand that once this is all said and done, you're not selling your GameStop stock for $300. You're not. I'm sorry, GameStop's not worth $300. It's going bankrupt, people. They're not going to be around for... It's going to take them 2 decades. GameStop will be out of here. They'll be a figment of our imaginations. I guarantee it.
Good. Fuck GameStop.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly too, this is what's so weird to me, and this is the big part that you have to ask yourself: why GameStop? If I was Wall Street's bets and we had all of this power, what you would want to start doing is looking for people selling short stock and pharmaceuticals, and the places that shouldn't have trades like this, and that's where I would start squeezing.
I don't think it's a matter of why GameStop, because they don't care what stock it is as long as it's a stock that hedge funds are in.
Yeah, exactly. They're 100% trolls. They're 100% trolling. They have no comprehension of basic market analysis here. In this particular situation, it's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Again, the whole purpose of it, it's just a great show that regular everyday people as a collective, at the end of the day, are truly a part of the consumer process, which is where we need to be, because the markets, I've mentioned this before because people are dumb and they think that they know Economies 101. And I'm like, listen, do you know why the price of cheeseburgers doesn't go down each year? And why it stays the same and goes up only, and it's never gone backwards? Because as a collective, the people selling cheeseburgers, Burger King, McDonald's, the 2 big ones right off the top, and Wendy's, they don't have to sell cheeseburgers for a lesser price than each other, because you're going to buy the cheeseburger anyway, you dumb, stupid idiot. Now, are cheeseburgers so expensive? What?
Your boy in chat has a 65-inch TV.
I know. Isn't it great, Holy? Isn't it great? I was only trying to get off the GameStop talk so then we could start talking about other stuff. I'm dying!
Well, here's one thing. If you want viewers, just be a VTuber.
I saw those stuffs. I'm not into VTubing. I'm not into that. I think that
I've seen clips and I think like art and shit are cute, but I don't even watch regular streams. What makes you think I'm gonna watch that?
Honestly, I don't want to watch V streams, because V streaming removes the element of streaming that makes streaming, and that is the human element. The idea that you're with somebody who is also a tangible human being in real time. V streamers are hiding themselves. You're not really there with a human. You're there with their character. You're there with their avatar. Yeah, you're not, it's not actually, like, yes, it's them, but it's still not them. There's still that little step that they put into the process just to remove themselves from it. And
there's a market for it.
Yeah, no, there's like, it's just not for me. Let's put it that way. It's personally not for me. And like you said, yes, it's weird, GK Crew, I already don't watch other streamers. I watch YouTube content. So I'm happy to be here too. Run, heal me, he says.
I do it just for a chance at growing a viewer base, but I do it without my name, because if my friends find out I do it...
Really? You've, what's your, streamer persona?
I don't know. Little Anime Boy 26.
Anime Boy 26. That's funny. Yeah, let's hit up the chat too now. Now that the GameStop topic has actually switched over. Holy says, he has a 65-inch TV. I can watch your stream with a 10 centimeter large GK face cam.
Nice.
That's like 100 times more GK. Right? If I did the mathematics from how small a regular size me is, that's 100% more GK right there.
Nice.
What else did you get for your birthday, Holy? What else you got for us? Like, let's just keep the whole weekend has been going great. Let's keep the good feels running and share with us what's going on for your birthday, because I love it.
It was my birthday a week ago, Tyler.
Oh, yes it was, wasn't it? No. We're gonna pretend that it wasn't his birthday, just so that I don't look like one of the dirtiest, filthy, poopy buttholes on YouTube right now.
Dude, I don't even know your birthday.
Yeah, but like, yeah, but like, I don't know. We don't know each other's birthdays. You're right. That's not a thing. That's just what it was though. Like, oh man.
All I did was watch the Chiefs game.
Yeah, is it Chiefs and Bucks?
Yeah.
Okay, cool,
Dude,
cool.
NFL marketers are getting paid this year.
Yeah, why is that?
Because they're having a field day with marketing. It's Patrick Mahomes versus Tom Brady, like old school versus new school. It's crazy.
Well, now my whole thing is that irritates me about Tom Brady is that people are always saying he's the greatest of all time, and they're basing it strictly like.
Running for that.
Well, see, they're basing it strictly only on, oh, he has wins. And I'm like, you know that your quarterback isn't the only person on the field responsible for winning the game, you silly, stupid people. That's not a proper metric for it's not a proper metric for measuring the worth of a player, because if that was the case, there'd be no reason for the Cleveland Browns to exist. I'm sorry, Cleveland Brown fans, like, your team hasn't won a Super Bowl. You don't, like, you're irrelevant in terms of wins. And there are other teams like that, and that's why I can't support the idea that Tom Brady is the greatest of all time just based off of wins. It's just not.
The Browns made the playoffs this year, right?
Yeah, this year they did. Yeah, I know that they did, but if
they have a really good team, and part of the backbone of that really good team is their new quarterback, Mayfield.
But the part about it is that one of the key characteristics of a team is that they're a team. Like, you can't like, I can't say, oh, Tom Brady's the best just because he wins. Like, oh, a better example, you and I.
It's not just because he wins. Like, yeah, like, a quarterback is nothing with his passing yards if he doesn't have a receiver to catch the ball. But like, along with Tom Brady, like, people know who, like, Edelman, people know who Gronk is as well. Like, they're really prolific as well. But
yeah, the team, like, that's what I'm saying.
Tom Brady's broken, like, a lot of records, like, consistently. Like,
well,
it's not, like, they're not basing it solely off his wins, even though he's probably the most prolific quarterback that's been to the Super Bowl.
If you look at articles talking about Tom Brady being the greatest of all time, that's all they mention. And I can pull up specific examples as well.
Because in the world of the NFL, that's all they care about. That's all businesses
want. But that's not. See,
they won a playoff team. They won a Super Bowl.
But that's not all they care about. They want, like, team owners want money. Firstly, they want marketable teams. Wins do help that, but the wins are not the only things that matter. Because if that was the only thing that mattered, then there wouldn't be a reason to track all of the other statistics as well. It wouldn't matter how many passing yards a quarterback has. It wouldn't matter how many completions they have, because at the end of the day, all that matters is their wins. And that's simply not true. That's why... No, it's not. It's not true. Because if that was all that mattered, then we would be looking at Baker Mayfield and we would just say to ourselves, well, who cares? Right? But we don't do that because he is a good quarterback. He deserves recognition.
At the end of the day, the win does matter, but people still mention, like, even when Tom Brady loses, he still mentions, like, they always mention, like, the offense doing, like, Tom Brady having 500 rushing yards, like, in the Super Bowl against the Philadelphia Eagles, or all the catches, like, even in losses, they still mention how good, like, someone or how an offense or defense played.
They do, but the other thing that kills me about Tom Brady is that we're talking about American football, Holy Maloney. We're talking about American football. And one of the big things about Tom Brady, again, which is why it's like, yes, I recognize that Tom Brady's a good quarterback, but he's not GOAT levels of quarterback. And the primary reason is because he does what it is that he's expected to do, and that's important. But he's capable, like, the whole reason he's capable of doing that is because he has the team that he has. When you put Tom Brady into pressure positions and you put him under pressure and you have a solid defense that can go against him and you can shut down Tom Brady and he doesn't get anything done because then the things that he's being told to do, he's not able to do. It was like watching Ben Roethlisberger, right? Doing the same things that he's told to do. And I'm like, yeah, like, this is 100%, an offensive coordinator's fault because he keeps just dumping the ball. Like, that's Tom Brady, right? Like, he's not...
It's like you say, it's just all about the team, because, like...
Wins are about the team. 100%.
I know, but, like, no offensive coordinator is going to be responsible for his ability to just eat apart Zone D. Like, Tom Brady, for quite some time now, has had, like, not only, like, viewer voted or caster voted, but even players say, like, oh no, Tom Brady is probably the best at reading Zone D. Like, that's a talent with himself that is part of the reasons why he's so good, because if anyone, like, even viewers at the point, even, like, casual viewers know, like, if your team is going Zone D against Tom Brady, everyone will be going, what the fuck are you doing right now? You're giving him the TD.
The thing that kills me about it is that literally, if you put any quarterback back there with the team, with the team that they've had, and with the discipline that the Patriots do have, I guarantee you, like, if that was Patrick Mahomes back there, right? Even, holy crap,
Like, Tom Brady is good, so are the Patriots offense, but they do that with a quarterback, Cam Newton, and he only had like 6 touchdowns this season. He was horrible with the Patriots.
You still need time to get used to your team. That's a given. Like, that's a fact.
Cam Newton was really bad with the Patriots.
Yeah, it'll be that way.
There were so many double takes with him. Like, why would you not run the ball? Why did you, like, stop running and then dip back in the coverage? Like, what are you doing?
I mean, and there's lots of reasons. Like, there's lots of reasons for that to be the case with Cam Newton too, especially because you have somebody who is still new. How many years has he played now?
In the NFL?
Yes.
Like 10 years.
No, has it been 10? He joined Carolina not too long ago. Can we get a Google on Cam Newton?
The Panthers?
Carolina. Yeah, he played with Carolina.
Let me look it up. He's been with the Panthers since 2011.
Okay. Yeah, so he has less than a decade played. And for
That's
most...
a lot for a quarterback.
What do you mean that's a lot for a quarterback? Quarterbacks are lasting.
That's a lot for any player.
He's not even old, He's not even old.
He's not old. No,
How old's Cam Newton?
He's 31.
He's got so many more years in him. He's still younger than Ben and Tom Brady. He's not even close to retiring.
He's not inexperienced though, and that's the point.
Oh, no, not inexperienced. No, not inexperienced, but within a decade-old quarterback. The thing about Cam Newton in the trade to the Patriots is that you have him coming off of the Panthers doing so well, and he's switching teams because I'm not familiar with all of the exact reasonings that he has had, but
Because of the Patriots.
And that's the thing, right? So is he switching teams because Patriots were actually offering him better deals, and he was like, "Listen, I gotta go with my better deal. Like, I think I'm worth this price," or was he switching because he thought the Panthers weren't good enough to take him where he wants to go? If the answer is the latter, that's a scummy move.
It's a mix of a lot of things. Like, if the
What up,
Patriots
Will?
are offering you a starting position, like you really take notice of that.
Well, so
Also,
that's the thing, right? So, like, you're not you have a player who is was always a Panther, and then this is the things that they're doing with the Panthers, and they had a phenomenal year, and then for him to just be like, okay, we're finally doing good, let's just stop. I'm gonna go to the Patriots now. That ain't right, man. You know, you should have kind of stuck with your team, and I think he would have done better as a Panther, and continuing to be a Panther, he probably would have done better there. Because he also...
Wait, the Panthers had a phenomenal year in 2019?
No, whatever Cam Newton's, like, final year as a Panther was, yeah. He was on fire.
No, they weren't. They were
The year
5-1.
before that, whatever year Cam Newton got recognition to being the guy that he is and why he went to the Patriots, there was a year that Cam was like fire. That's why he got noticed. 2018, maybe?
They haven't been in a playoff since 2018 or 17.
17. So it was 17. It was 17 then. Yeah. So it was 2017. And
they spent 2 seasons going 5-11. I think I know why Cam Newton left the Panthers.
No. Oh, you know what it was? You know what it was? Yeah, we are talking about the NFL. You know what it was? It was that Brady wanted... It was something about the Patriots couldn't afford Brady. It was a similar situation to Favre, right? He wasn't ready to quit.
It's a lot of things.
They hit their salary cap. And Brady was like, I need more.
It was entirely that, but it's since, like, the season where they lost to the Eagles, it's speculated that, well, like, the huge conspiracy theory is that Bill Belichick threw that Super Bowl.
Dude,
but, because, like, the speculation is that he wanted Garoppolo, and they traded him to the 49ers and kept Brady because Belichick believed that eventually Brady's going to retire, and I can't stick with an old quarterback.
Yeah, of course. You need to start looking towards... Well, you need to start looking towards the future of your team. I mean...
well, now Tom Brady's in the Super Bowl without Belichick. I love the joke where people say, like, Tom Brady deadass went to the Buccaneers and said, "Hey, yo, y'all want to go to a Super Bowl?"
No. The point is, what I mean is, from looking at the Steelers, right? Ben Roethlisberger is on his last leg, period.
Yep.
And for his safety and just literally for everybody involved, like, either he needs to retire and say, "Listen, this is it. I'm not capable of playing anymore." The guy's had shoulder surgery, and he's struggling to throw the football. He
still wants to play, but it's like...
He does. He really does, and I feel that. But
did you actually see the game against the Browns?
No. Look, I can't watch the Steelers often anymore with Tomlin back there.
On the very first snap of the game, Ben Roethlisberger, or no, not even Ben, the center oversnaps the ball, goes over Ben's head.
Oh yeah, I heard, I saw, yeah.
And they recover for a touchdown on the first play.
No, like the thing is, like Ben has been a Steeler all of his life, and I know that he wants to play, and I know that he wants to continue, but like if I was the Rooneys right now, we need to start looking ahead. Right, this is what you were talking about. This is the thing that is the conspiracy theory, is that they wanted to drop Brady because eventually he is going to retire. And yes, that's like fact. Like yes, Brady's going to start retiring. So of course you would want to start to train a new quarterback, right? You can't keep relying on your star, and you can't keep relying on your star to the day that they die. That's way too much of an expectation. It goes back to the Batman quote, "Live long enough to see yourself become the villain" type deal. And that's what happens when you...
Is that from Batman?
It's not from Batman. It's probably a quote they stole from something else. But yeah, Two-Face says that. Two-Face says that.
Two-Face.
And, you know, and that's it,
wait,
you know?
Do you know Pat McAfee?
No, I don't think so.
Former kicker for the Indianapolis Colts.
It rings a bell. I mean, I don't know
He's loved
kickers.
in Pittsburgh because he's from Pittsburgh, but he has a podcast and it's really popular, but he's just really funny. But he talks a lot about the NFL, and he gives like inside stories of like the locker room. It's really interesting. But he talks about a lot of stuff, like not just NFL. Most of it is NFL, but he talks about whatever he wants.
Right.
Also, okay, do you know what the term ref ball is?
Ref ball. No, I don't think I've heard of that one. Is that when the refs are making like really terrible play calls for one team?
Exactly.
Yeah. That happens to the Steelers so much.
Did you see like last year with the Rams and the Saints and that blatant pass interference that they didn't call?
It happens so much. You're asking me to remember one specific situation.
I know, but that's like the huge one from that year. That's what invented the rule of challenging pass interference plays.
No, I don't
Like,
remember this.
one happened like 2 games before the postseason, where no one could believe this, but it was with the Lions, and I can't remember the other team. All that you need to know is that it happened to the Lions, where the quarterback gets sacked.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't even get rid of the ball, and they call a roughing the passer penalty on them. I'm like, he tackled him. What are you talking about, roughing the passer?
What?
He didn't even throw the ball.
Wow.
It was a flat-out sack for a loss of like 10
Wow.
yards. I'm just like, roughing the passer. So you're just not allowed to tackle the quarterback anymore. That's what it is.
Don't tackle the quarterback. No, look, and that's something that I think has been worse in the NFL nowadays with the television. No lie, high def television is making it so much more obvious to people at home when flagrant fouls are called. No, I don't. I can heal through this. You're good.
Yeah.
This is an undertuned fight. But no, it is insane. Or too frequently when I am watching the Steelers, I swear to goodness gracious that since Gene Skeletor has retired, that 100% it feels like every time the Steelers has a match, and this happened all through the time when Gene was a referee. If it wasn't Gene Skeletor back there, I fully expected some blatantly off-the-wall play penalty calls against the Steelers, right? And I really, really wish that I could go and see how frequently referees are making flagrantly incorrect calls. And I want to see how often it benefits other teams. Talking about Tom Brady again, I can't in good conscience say to myself, Tom Brady's the GOAT when you have a team that has cheated, and not conspiracy theory cheated. Like, literally cheated. And the other reason...
What if they cheated?
Well, look,
when you're don't say the Inflategate.
Why would you not say the Inflategate, firstly, number one?
Because a professor proved that the balls were just deflated because of, like, temperature. Like,
okay.
Hot balls are out in the air.
Okay.
But the
How about
cheating one where they spied, yes, that was cheating.
Yes, okay. And that's what I mean. Even that. The cheating. When you look at the Patriots franchise, here's the other thing. When you look at the Patriots franchise as a whole, and you see their records up to the point that they got Tom Brady, essentially. Thanks, man. I'm gonna...
Football.
Self-plug, no shame. I am ending it soon, though. That's funny. Self-plug. Go Chiefs, that's right. Oh, or Bucks.
I'm watching the Chiefs because, like, just Mahomes is dope. Like, he's got he's got $500 million contract, dude.
But Chiefs!
Can you believe that?
I want Mahomes to win.
I don't know. Yeah, Mahomes. I mean, it's
no. Dude, this is what we're talking about. Brady bad.
Both stories are great because, like, Brady getting 7 rings, that's insane for a quarterback.
So, but this is what I mean. The statistical phenomena that is surrounding Tom Brady. If you look at the Patriots franchise up to the point that they get Tom Brady, you're talking about a losing team. They were essentially the Browns. It's a nobody team that didn't do anything up to the point that they get Tom Brady. And then they are at the point where then suddenly you have a quarterback that's going for 7. It's just not something. It's exactly like Dream's Minecraft runs. I'm down, man. I'm down. Come into this chat. This is good stuff.
Tom Brady didn't start off as a quarterback. Like, Bill Belichick saw him and he was like, oh, this is like a really mediocre quarterback. Like, there was nothing special about Tom Brady back then.
There's still nothing special about Tom Brady besides his wins, and this is a very big point to me. He is statistically not the best quarterback. Statistically, not the best quarterback of all time in the NFL currently. It doesn't matter what stat you look at. Tom Brady very rarely has a leading category in any of his categories. Okay,
athletically, there's nothing about him, but like
this is
his
but
brain is good. Like his ability to
that's
pick apart defenses and make the right choice
no,
a lot.
I don't think that that's all Brady. This is the thing. That's not all Brady, and if that is the case, the statistical anomaly of Tom Brady being who he is because I guess go Chief because Tarms are Native American theme. I like Mahomes, honestly.
I just like both stories.
I love
I'm more
Mahomes.
leaning to Mahomes because newcomer.
Here's a,
It's
okay,
just like
and stories. And speaking of stories, Tom Brady is just a clean guy. That's all he is. There's nothing insanely, inherently crazy, overly special about him. It's not like he's John Cena and his John Cena charity foundations are completing the most Make-A-Wishes. It's not like he's donating millions of dollars to charities or he's a big philanthropist. He's just a clean guy. Period. He stays out of the limelight. The only thing that he's known for is his wins. He doesn't do anything outside of the realm of football, which is totally fine. You sometimes often need that. But when I look at a person and there's things that I want more of them, like people that can, I expect more. So like I like Patrick Mahomes because I've seen Patrick Mahomes do work outside of the NFL, and that speaks volumes to me. That not only is he a good NFL player and he's continuing to be a star quarterback, and I wish him success, but he's also just a good person, and I want him to succeed not just on the field but off the field. I can't say that about Tom Brady. I can say that about Gronkowski.
let me see if Tom Brady has done anything. Was a model for.
I mean, what? Like, am I wrong here? Like, Gronkowski, I can say that he's done commercials for kids not to eat the Tide Pods. Literally,
Oh yeah. I
remember
remember
those?
seeing that.
What does Gronkowski? What does Gronkowski say about
Yeah,
eating
he's
Tide
like,
Pods?
no,
No. You know, like so I can say for certain that like I like Gronkowski as a person. Now, do I like Tom Brady as a person? I don't know because I don't know what he does outside of football and outside of winning. Like I can't.
I'm looking at his wiki, and what is this line? While there has been speculation that Brady would run for political office, huh?
No, like
What? Apparently, he endorsed some politicians. I don't know. I don't know enough about the topic, so I can't comment on it if he's done anything.
But that's what I mean. Exactly. Will Wheaton says my little non-American opinion says go Chiefs though. Yeah, go Chiefs. How could you not root for the underdog, right? How could you want? And this is what I mean. These are things.
Mahomes is anything but an underdog. Mahomes is a goat in the making.
He is definitely a goat in the making, but this is one of the things that goes into my whole discussion about is Tom Brady the goat? No, I can't say Tom Brady is officially the best of all time, and one of the primary reasons is because we can't simply say wins are the only things that matters. Even at the end of the day, you can't look at that, and you also can't look at that because then very frequently you have good players and you have star players who, if put into the right circumstances, would absolutely excel when put into the right circumstances. Tom Brady's circumstances of winning are not all Tom Brady. We can't say that it's just Tom Brady doing the things that he's doing. There's not enough statistical evidence for me to say even that Tom Brady doing what he's doing, because again, when you look at the Patriot franchise, what
about the records he holds?
What records does he hold currently as well?
Granted, they are very win-based, but let's see.
I mean, I know most of them are going to be win-based, but like I can't really. If
he has 17, 18, 19. He has 19 records. Let's see, regular season wins. He has the most.
Right.
Division titles, playoff
Naturally.
wins, playoff games started,
naturally.
Playoff touchdowns,
Naturally.
playoff passing yards.
He holds the
Super Bowl
record for most playoff passing yards?
Yeah.
What is it up to?
On this list, it's set. When was this list? On this list, it's 1,100 and 300.
1,100 and 300. Okay.
Okay, no, this list is recent, so it's probably more than this now. Let's see. Super Bowl wins, obviously. Most Super Bowl MVPs. I don't know how anyone else can get an MVP besides the quarterback, by the way. Unless like someone like a receiver or running back.
Heinz Ward got the MVP in one of our
Okay,
Super
yeah.
Bowls.
Super Bowl touchdown passes, passing yards in the Super Bowl.
Didn't Larry
Most
Foote?
passing
Wait.
yards.
Didn't Larry Foote get the MVP out of the Super Bowl that we had against Kansas City, the Cardinals?
I can't remember.
Larry
Let's
Foote
look it up.
caught. If for
No.
any viewer that doesn't know, I'm gonna Google this
was-
to confirm.
No, it was probably Holmes.
No. This was against the Arizona Cardinals when we won our last Super Bowl.
Yeah, when Santonio Holmes made that crazy catch.
No, I'm talking about the one where maybe it was a different one. I'm talking about the one where Larry Foote caught an interception. It was almost exactly like the immaculate reception when Franco Harris did it. He caught the ball and ran it back for a 98-yard touchdown as we were literally about to lose this game. And here, let me pull it up. Let's get in here too. Here, let's grab this. Larry Foote interception Super Bowl.
Are we feud?
We are, but
Okay.
third
yeah.
Super Bowl.
2009 Super Bowl, Steelers versus the Cardinals, and that's when Holmes made that insane catch. I think, was it?
I'm not into football because I'm not American, but this is like the most American nerd talk ever. This is the stuff. I mean, like, but this is the stuff that we get to talk about that I can't say the same for football, and I'm sorry, like I can't say the same about football that like you guys don't have these plays, like these. You guys have star players in football, and like your star players are good because soccer allows an individual to truly exceptionally shine because your reliance on a team in soccer is far less. Like one star player in soccer can absolutely
Yeah,
decimate it. You know,
Holmes was the MVP in 2009. All because of that catch, but also he was crazy that game.
Okay, see, I couldn't remember, but again, it wasn't a quarterback.
Yeah,
That's what I was trying to
what I said,
remember.
like, unless a player does something crazy like a game-winning catch, that's in a three-man coverage.
Pretty much. For this,
But basically, Brady still has a lot of records. But anyway, let's get off the talk of NFL.
I know
Have you played
NFL's
any
hard. I gotta
recently?
pee. I gotta pee real fast before fight starts. I'll be right back, GK crew. Don't go anywhere.
And now it is my stream. Tekken 7 is for $11 on G2A, so if you like fighting games, go buy Tekken 7. I'm new to it. It's a very intimidating fighting game with 200 moves per character, I guess. But Tekken is also just stupid cool. I gotta close my door, fuck. I think he should be a VTuber. just jump on that bandwagon. Just get viewers.
All right, we're back here. All right.
I said I was taking over your stream and told whoever's watching to go buy Tekken 7 because it's for $11.
We actually follow the free Epic Game stores. We have a little Discord bot that links to PC Master Race. So if you're looking for free games to play, for sure, you guys are gonna want to go ahead and I can't even. You're a yeah. I can't.
Oh, I can't. Damn.
Let me just do this real quick. Drop 2 of these.
I have spell steal, but I just don't know how it works.
You steal
like,
buffs.
I know how it works. Yeah, obviously, but I don't know like. They've changed it so much since like. What's it called? Warcraft.
Sorry, the thing that I was talking about, if you guys want, if you're looking for something free to play, if you're looking for something a little extra, we have links directly to PC Master Race in our Discord there over at the GK crew. There it is. Will Wheaton putting up the links and doing the hard work that I should be doing.
Have you played Fortnite?
I do and I don't. So Fortnite with me.
I played at the very start, and then I just stopped because I really didn't like building in it.
I play it with my nephew because that's the game that's very popular with the younger kids as well. But
like Fortnite, we like Fortnite.
see for me, this is the reason why I never was a part of a like Call of Duty community, or like I'm not into the Fortnite. Firstly, number one, Call of Duty players at the professional level, y'all are baby bitches. I'm calling you out,
Yeah,
and I do this all the time.
I've seen videos of them shit talking, and I'm like, bro,
You guys are
chill.
the biggest babies of any professional circuit I've ever seen, and the amount of complaints that people give skill-based matchmaking without any regard as to why it exists in the first place. They complain so much negatively, and I follow Jack Courage Dunlop on Twitter, and that's his big thing too. He complains all the time about the skill-based matchmaking and why it sucks. And their reasoning for why it sucks,
I love it.
I'm flipping them the bird because you're babies, right? Their literal reason for them not liking skill-based matchmaking has 100% of the time, for every argument I've had with somebody directly, boiled down to, well, I'm not beating people and getting a 7.0 kill death ratio, so therefore skill-based matchmaking is broken and I hate it, and it's so stupid that I have to sweat every match and try my hardest to play this video game that I play professionally, where I try my hardest all the time, okay? It's ridiculous to expect that.
To a sense, it's always that, like, they don't want to, like, sweat all the time to win. And to a sense, I get that, because, like, someone did make one point. They were still, you know, doing that bullshit, like, I don't want to sweat, and there should be a ranked mode.
There should
that
be.
I agree with.
Should be.
But, like, I just love how they all say, like, I don't want to sweat all the time and have my good time ruined. And I'm just thinking, like, so you don't want to have your good time ruined,
but you'll
by
ruin
ruining
somebody
by
else's.
ruining other players'
Exactly.
good time.
Exactly. Right? So you're going to sit there and tell me, professional Call of Duty player, that it's okay for you not to sweat and have to worry about winning a game and not try just to beat some kid up because you want a big bad 7.0 kill death ratio. That's Call of Duty professional players in a nutshell.
It's kill death ratio. It's just they don't, like, if someone's better, like, they just don't want to be dying all the time if they're, like, not trying. Like, that much I can get. It's just, like, fucking tough luck. Like,
very
your
tough
argument
luck.
basically boils down to, I don't want to have my good time ruined of ruining other people's good time.
That's exactly it. Like, that's what it comes up. That's what happens. That's what is the fact of the matter is that you're not going to convince me that skill-based matchmaking is a bad thing. The legitimate arguments that I have heard, though, outside of them, to reiterate as well, you don't have to sweat every match. There's no reason for it. Right? Their argument is there needs to be ranked play so I can sweat, and then there needs to be not ranked play so I don't sweat. But it's unranked all the time. Therefore, if there's a time you want to relax, just play the game in a relaxing manner. There's no reason for you to log in every day and equip a micro Uzi and play the best meta weapon every time you play a game. Because this boils down to the mentality that whatever it was for a while, they broke it. The DMR thing, I don't know. I don't keep up with Call of Duty. But
I occasionally play Warzone with Dylan.
Like the point is that there's no reason to be the most meta player if your objective is to just have fun. Their enjoyment of the game comes from them only winning, and this is a huge mental problem for me that they need to grow up and get over. They need to get past the fact that your numbers don't actually matter, because your argument about numbers mattering is exactly why it should be that you're not trying as hard when you want to relax. Additionally, if you're there just to relax, you're not really there to get as many kills as you possibly can. You're there to just kind of relax. So therefore, you also shouldn't care if you're dying as much, because at the end of the day, you weren't playing to be serious. You were playing to have fun, and I don't understand their mentalities. I can't.
I wish I could say the same for League of Legends. If you're playing like unranked Summoner's Rift, you still have to like try a bit, because if you lose, you eventually get to the point in the game where you can't do anything but lose in that game, and you're stuck there, and it just sucks.
Oh, you know, the one thing I don't like about skill-based matchmaking is the way Apex Legends does theirs, which is Valorant, I believe, started to do this as well, and stuff. Hey, Mrs. GK, guys, give me 1 second here. We're gonna pause the stream real fast.
Okay, I'll take over. I'll play your character too. I haven't played Apex in a while though. My new character at the time was Watson. I just got like the max of the battle pass and then just stopped playing.
Guys, we are going to be winding down the stream here in 15 minutes as well. So, and we're talking about the skill-based matchmaking. Today's stream turned into a long-winded talk.
Sorry.
No, I mean, I normally just discuss World of Warcraft stuff more, but we're always talking about something. Always talking about something here. Fill up that time slot. Y'all want content that you can listen to and be entertained by. That's why I talk. And if that ain't your thing,
well, no, you can't do what those streamers are doing because you don't play as much. But I was gonna say, like, just get to the point where you can carry people for free, and that's how you get viewers.
I mean,
like, these people said they just started and they have like 100 viewers. I'm like, damn.
Nah, see, and I hate. This is another reason I don't watch other streamers, because there's a very large level of, more frequently than not, I'll watch another streamer and it starts to irritate me. This is a personal problem I have, because I know in my head what I feel I'm worth. I know in my head what it is that I feel like I'm giving an audience, and I'll watch other streamers and I think to myself, I'm doing exactly that plus. I'm doing exactly that plus this. And I'm not getting the same recognition level as they are. And it starts to wear on me mentally, so I just absolutely refuse to watch other streamers. And especially newer streamers, too. I stopped watching other newer streamers because the same situation, like the same thing enters my mind. When I'm watching them, I'm like, listen, I don't think that this is for you, and I'm not going to tell them that. That's not my business. They're there doing their thing. I've been there. Maybe somebody's thought that of me. Obviously, we don't have as many viewers as other people too. But my point is, it weighs on me mentally too much to watch other streamers do the things that they do, and then I sit here and tell myself, well, that's exactly what I'm doing.
For me, it's hard to watch streamers because I want to stream, but like, yeah, you saw me with my Overwatch shit. I got spoiled off instant success, so like that's what I want, and I just don't want to do another grind.
If my recommendation for any new streamer, the thing this way.
Are we going mid or?
No, you have to go to the right side first.
Okay.
The big primary thing about streaming that kills me is that they are always, number one, not true to the form that many people go through. Every successful streamer that's successful got successful not through grinding. I guarantee it. The people that grinded for 5 years, quote unquote, that made it, they didn't grind for 5 years and make it. What ended up happening was they did something that got them enough attention that was what garnered them the extra viewership that they needed to continue for the next several years to get to the point where they make Twitch partner, right? they didn't. I mean, I'm not saying they suddenly blew up overnight and became Twitch partner, but what I'm saying is that the lie of grinding is a lie first and foremost.
Tyler, I'd have to agree or disagree on that.
Are you 100% positive that you're going to disagree on that? I'm open.
Yes. Because, I mean, yeah, there's a luck factor. Like, my shit that blew up, mine was luck, despite my grind of, like, making the videos. I spent, like, 20 hours making these.
Not luck. Not
part
luck.
of it was luck.
Not luck,
Well,
to clarify.
I mean, it can boil down to luck. Like, sometimes you just get lucky, but it's also a matter of, like, how do you play off that luck? I don't know how Ninja got so popular, but I know he did start off pretty small. Because I know one part of being a streamer is like making connections too. And,
You're
like,
helping.
networking.
You're helping my point.
Well, basically what I'm saying is that I've seen like 3 or 4 of my friends been streaming for like I don't know how long, a long time to like constitute it being called a grind. And while they're still not like super successful, like they're either making a living off of it or they're at a pretty good spot where they have like viewers in the triple digits. Like for me, that's pretty decent, and that's all because of like they grinded it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's good. Like, yeah, your friends made it to the point that they're able to do what they're doing, but they're not like
They're not millionaires. That's what
they're not the big ones. Yeah, the big ones, they don't do grinds. The big ones didn't do grind. Like the big ones may have at one point grinded, but they got big essentially overnight. Essentially overnight.
Definitely didn't get big overnight.
Definitely.
He started out back then with like the YouTube like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 commentary videos. That's how he started.
He was a developer forever. That's why he was working at the time.
I know, but he was also a YouTuber. That's how, like, the persona of Dr. Disrespect, you know, like with the hair and mustache and, like, very charismatic attitude, that started, like, way back in, like, when Modern Warfare 1 came out. He's been a thing for a while, and he blew up with PUBG for sure, but he still had a pretty notable fan base. It's just PUBG really put him on the map. So I'd call that a grind.
How many?
Ninja, I have no idea.
When you're talking about Dr. Disrespect's earlier works, when he was before PUBG, how many people are you talking?
Like back then with like the Call of Duty commentary shit. Like,
Yeah.
10K views back then was like today's million. Like this was back when YouTube was really new. There weren't a lot of people who knew about it. So 10,000 views, like, granted, it got you a lot of money too, but like, you know, the view differences, you can't even say night and day. It's something more than night and day.
Okay, so you're talking about his success. I mean, again, we're talking about not blowing up overnight, and you're talking about him blowing up from PUBG, which is still.
No, I'm saying like he still grinded. Like, it was a long time before
he grinded to the point. He grinded to a point, but it wasn't his grinding. This is what I mean. It's not his grinding that got him to the point where he's now known as the Dr. Disrespect. Okay, it wasn't his YouTube Call of Duty video commentaries that people started to know him. It was PUBG and his persona from there taking off. That's what I mean. There's a takeoff point, right? You do not.
Are you saying like they have instant success, or just something happens throughout their career?
You have to. There's the next level. Yeah, it's the next level uptake that gets you to that point, right? That you can grind all you want. You can be the grindiest streamer ever, and just keep doing, and then. But at the end of the day, when it's time to take that next step up, it's not gonna come from you grinding. It's not. It's just.
I will say I don't know completely. I just know where he started. There's probably a video that explains like how he get to where he is now. I'm gonna find that. I'll link it to you.
Yeah, go ahead. But and so the thing about new streamers, and the biggest part, the most important part is not to stream.
I have a vague idea on how YouTubers can get their start. Like
Right?
at least with my experience, like
How's that?
you go to a new game or a popular game and you make a salt video. That's one way to.
There you go. There you go. Make salty compilations.
I have no fucking clue on how to how to get that boom, that instant success, or that chance at it.
It's
know?
not
because like you can't just stream like the most popular game because
no.
What a shock.
And exactly,
everyone's doing that.
It's not even instant success inherently that I'm talking about per se, but it's more important if you're a new streamer.
For that chance,
You would rather you have a better chance of doing social media once a week streams. Okay? Once a week. Once a week streams, but every other day as a part of your job, social media, and don't stop. Social media is your best friend because the evidence is that I can say for certain as to why it's more important to do that is because there are people who started streaming after me 100% or have streamed after me, and they hold more viewership because when you look at their social media profiles, they have way more presence there. Okay? And I just silenced myself. Whoopsies.
I don't deny that social media is important, but like, funny enough, some drama happened in like the VTuber community because like I follow like a news person called Hirohe. But he, like, basically one of the most popular English VTubers. They got like a question on their stream, like, how can I start out as a VTuber? And she just said, make content. Like, you have to put in that work. And like, the drama was because some dumb bitch said, oh, because some anime avatar with no career said it, got it, I'll take this advice to heart. She was basically talking shit, but in her title was saying, like, aspiring VTuber, so it's like, you dumb bitch, you're getting advice from, like, one of the top personalities, and you're gonna shit talk her, you're an idiot. But,
what?
But a problem in that community is that a lot of people say, like, they're up-and-coming VTubers, but all they do is tweet. Like, you can't just tweet.
Okay, yeah, that's why I said you have to have a product.
Oh yeah,
you have to. But I'm saying, like, don't you can't approach it with the idea
without a social media. That's a bad idea.
Okay, no, I'm saying don't come into streaming and just go every day I start streaming, which actually worked out for me more than it had actually.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say here,
Like,
which is so
if
funny.
You're gonna be a streamer, you need a social media as well.
I would say if you're going to be a streamer and you're a person that has a full-time job right now and a family or something, and it's your aspirations to do streaming, I wouldn't start with doing a stream. I would start with a social media presence, make sure yourself is set, and give yourself that once a week time that you have time to dedicate to your stream. And
that I can get, because
that's what I was saying.
He makes a lot of these really funny takes,
Mm-hmm.
and he just started streaming it because a lot of people follow him because of his funny takes, like just shitting on people, like being over dramatic in the Smash community of all places. He has a decent viewership on his streams with Smash.
Well, I think one of the great things is too, though. Also, speaking of viewership, guys, I don't care so much on YouTube. I think we have talked about this. YouTube is a very forgiving place when it comes to live viewership, not only because it's still newer as a platform, it's still building its presence so that it has people coming on to actually watch YouTube live streams. People are finding our stuff and joining GK Crew from watching our videos and from watching our content outside. Yeah, I honestly, the amount of subscribers and the amount of support that we've got from live streams is actually probably the lowest aspect of our channel right now. The important part is that we're putting out content that you guys want to watch, and I enjoy making it, and this is so very important.
Have you tried doing dual streams with people, just to, like, get yourself out there more?
No, actually, I haven't, and that's actually something, talking about the social media aspect of it, that's very important as well, is being able to have time to dedicate to others. I don't have that. I don't have the capacity to sit down and watch streams or hang out with others. Yeah, and so, like, this is one of the things. There are people who will 100% say and be like, well, I'm going to be a live streamer, I'm going to be a YouTuber, and I hate my job now. I hate YouTubing, and I hate live streaming, and I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, but why are you doing it then? Because if you're not having fun with it, what the heck?
Some people, well, if it's like a dude like Wings of Redemption, that's his only choice to stream, even though he hates it because he's an asshole. You know who Wings of Redemption is?
No, I don't keep up with anybody outside of, like...
it's like a drama thing, so I could send it to you if you want. Like a down the rabbit hole of him or some shit.
A down the rabbit hole.
He's an a-hole, pretty much.
He's an a-hole.
No, he's a right, like, time.
Time for more. Yeah, look at Stroganoff.
I thought you were done after this.
I am. What we doing? I am done. I do have to go, but I can always do another time. There we go. We have him on our friends list, making great friends.
He added me too.
Yeah. Okay. I'll add you both.
Oh yeah. What sucks with me is I can't. It's gonna be hard for me to stream because I can't exactly have a social media because my Twitter's banned.
Because your Twitters keep getting banned.
My main Twitter is banned. Yeah, because remember how I told you it was bullshit.
I know.
It's still
Let's
bullshit.
go ahead and end it here. We have half a level to go. I can't believe it. Restoration and the dungeon grind has actually been the
50.
longest. Yes, it's been the longest time. If you're playing World of Warcraft, don't dungeon grind as your primary way to level. It's not very. It's not good. It's not very good at all.
I got rid of power grinding,
which is fine. And I don't dislike that. So your dungeons are just something you do a little extra just to throw off. Maybe you do your dungeons once to get your dungeon quests. That's a good idea.
I gotta go too,
yeah.
but I gotta say this.
And Will, thank you so much.
They've pretty much said that the best questing area is Draenor, and I'm just like, really?
Yeah, are you using Azeroth? But it's still one of the best questing experiences, though.
Yeah,
like, hands down, like, Warlords is
like,
good.
Because, like, the quest density is, like, huge there.
Well, the quests, Warlords' questing was, like, my favorite part of the whole expansion pack, and not simply just because the rest of the expansion pack was lacking, but also because the questing was really that good in Warlords. Like,
yeah, questing's alright. It's just I hate Warlords.
I do. I'm there with you. I'm right there with you as well. As we are signing off here, GK Crew, we ranted a lot today. We ranted a lot today about
bring that. Next time we'll talk about games if I'm on
football. Yeah, you want to talk about some games instead of the foosball, and but that's great. I just wanted to say a big thank you again to everyone who came to our charity live stream Saturday. We ended that stream with $2,100, 4 times the amount that we wanted. Oh yes. I'll talk to you in a second too. Actually, if you wanted to see that.
I gotta take my dog out, but congrats on that. I'll be right back.
Come back. We'll be right back here. I'll still be here too. $2,100 absolutely smashed that $500 goal, and still raised an extra $100 after the fact. So the final total amount raised was, excuse me, if I go to Tiltify, let's get a final total here. It was, sign in. I still owe you the worm, 300% true. That's a fact. Yes, I really actually do owe you a worm. And let's grab this campaign dashboard. Thank you, Tiltify, for making good tools for streamers to be able to raise money, because this is fantastic. There it is. My campaign for Tourette's. Shoutouts for Tourette's. $2,205. That is gorgeous. Pat says awesome. That was great. I still owe you the worm, and we will get to that. Speaking of, what was the last one? Yep. A lot more people. Just so many more people actually came in to donate after the fact as well. Thank you to those. Guys, all right. GK crew, everybody. You know the drill. Whether it's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you might be in the world, have a great rest of your days. And we'll see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.